this time, and talking about your foundation. So we want to be able to share with the fans what's going on here. I'm going to play this video. Then we're going to talk about what's happening with the Darnerien McCants Foundation.
Hi, I'm Darnerien McCants from Delaware State University and Washington Redskins' 5th round draft pick. I am the founder of the Finding Me Foundation. I was born in Baltimore City. I grew up in Howard County. I was a Sweet Pickles and Sesame Street kid. And LeVar Burton was one of the inspirations as well, because I seen him on Star Trek, and then I seen him on Reading Rainbow. And that was something that inspired me, because I saw someone who looked like me, who was interested in reading in books. And as I got older and got out of school, I actually started to study more. But now what I'm doing now is starting a program to create an atmosphere of young readers. 2/3 of students who cannot read by the 4th grade will end up on welfare or in jail. And that's something that we have to eliminate. Oh, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start a young readers program. I'm going to pick a book, and we're going to have an event each month, and we're going to bring reading to life. So the goal is to get inside the schools, make it fun, make it exciting, and make them want to read more often on their own. And that's the biggest part. Join me in building my Young Readers program so we can impact our children's future.
Finding Me is a program of United Charitable, a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
Hi.
Wow. Oh,
Wow.
So let's talk about this program, Darnerien.
That's awesome.
Let's talk about it.
Got now nonprofits. Go right ahead.
So like I said, the commercial kind of tells everything. But obviously when we were about to launch, COVID hit. So right now everything is, we're trying to figure out how to flip it. So what I was doing is, for the most part, most of my stuff was on Facebook. I was trying to build a Facebook audience, and I was just reading every week. So for about probably up until December, from April to December, I was reading at least one book, and I just posted online, and just trying to find different formats, because what we were doing is we were attacking the Title I schools. Now, the trick is, what I found out about Howard County is the Title I schools are pretty much well taken care of. Now, what they don't tell you is that the middle school and high schools are not. I actually work at a middle school now, and the two that I've worked at, they need money. And ironically, like I said, as a teacher in education needs money. That's the funniest thing. Like, how are you short when it comes to a child's education? So now we find that it's $12,000 to educate, but $36,000 to incarcerate. And you know who they're incarcerating. So if we can, as a people, get our children involved in reading, and when I say that, it doesn't have to, just let them read anything, because you know how and why I kept reading is mainly because of National Geographic, because I was so into animals. So I would love these great pictures, these colorful animals. I wanted to know, what is that? Why does that animal do this? What is this animal? All these snakes. So that was the only reason that kept me reading. I could tell you about a red-tailed hawk. I could tell you about a king cobra. I could tell you about the lion, the elephant, all the major animals, and some that you probably never heard or seen, because they're not always, in the main, the top 5 pick animals that they pick every year. I got a problem with National Geographic with that too. But anyway, but for the most part, that's what kept me exploring books. And then as I got older and started to understand my culture, then I had to go find out all these awesome Black people that lived and now nobody ever told me about. So I'm still in that phase from college of finding out all these awesome people that were in America that helped build and develop America. But for the most part, like I said, it's trying to get these kids before the age of 10, and that's it. If we can get them understanding that reading is the most important thing, then we reduce delinquency, we reduce welfare.